where it was based, but
oh no,
it was filmed there.
What was?
I love
The
it.
original Jaws.
It was filmed in Pensacola. Hey, everybody, we should
What
be
was
live.
filmed there? Yeah.
It's funny how we
Okay.
go live, but you were halfway through a conversation. So literally, if people are sitting there listening to us, waiting for us, and as soon as we go live, all they hear is
Oh,
like,
sorry,
someone-
guys. We're talking about Jaws being filmed in Pensacola, Florida. There you go. Now they're caught up, Craig.
Now they're caught up. Okay, you're welcome, everyone. There you go.
And I'm currently okay. If I click this button, I'm coming to Bamarama.
Oh,
We are there.
oh,
YMCA song in the background.
We are there. I have put everything in. God, it's a stupid amount of money. It is a stupid amount of money.
Thank you, patrons.
It is literally a stupid amount of money. Patrons might have to pay for some of it. It's a stupid amount of money to go for it. Guys, in the chat before we go live here, it's what would you pay? I want to know the chat room.
Oh yeah,
Chat room. Where is your limit to pay for a flight for a little over 24 hours in Alabama?
that included the actual the block party.
Included the block party. Where's your threshold? What price would you pay? Honestly, what's the price?
And in brackets of $50 ranges.
Yeah.
So, 100, 150,
200, MSK 200. Which costs more. It costs more.
530. Emily says 530.
Emily, it's less than $530. She would do $530.
Yeah, we're worth $530. I like
less than that. Emily, you got some money there, girl. You need to have
Before we even start the show, this is a what do you call it? An auction. It's a Scott auction.
I should be taking bids here. I should let people pay for it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing this way wrong.
You really are.
I'm not doing this podcast right. I'm paying for stuff I shouldn't be paying for.
Tivia is driving. Yes, Tivia. I'm driving as well. I'll see you there. So
Tivia, I've got my mouse on the button to click to commit to going to Bamarama.
Brent says $10. Brent says $10 in gas because it's 45 minutes away from him. So
it's a lot of money, man. It's okay. So Craig, so I'm getting Craig. Craig, you're gonna pick me up from the airport.
$5,000.
If you fly in, I'll
there, buddy.
If I fly in, you're gonna pick me up and you're gonna take me back to the airport the next day.
Yeah. Yes.
And drop me off. And you have places for me to sleep.
Yes, I do.
And
it's not with me, but no, yes.
And you're gonna give me good night snuggies.
Well, if you really, that'll be extra, to be honest with you.
I got to pay for the good night snuggies.
Yeah, you do. Come on, because they're really good. I'll be honest with you. They're quality. I get quality.
I will let you be the big spoon. Everything.
Well,
like the planes, trains, and omnibus.
Have you ever hugged a koala? Just saying. So
never hugged a koala. Although that being said, Cody Doug just told me he was going to hug a koala in like a month. He's like, I'm playing with koalas. I'm like, that sounds.
If he goes to Queensland, he can, but not in New South Wales because there's laws. So Queensland's like the Florida of Australia when it comes to those sort of laws.
I think he's going to touch koalas, is what he said. Oh my God, we're running so late.
Do they smell of eucalyptus?
Oh, jeez.
I'm allergic to. I think I'm allergic to eucalyptus. I've been around eucalyptus trees and I just start breaking out.
That's all they eat, Chad. That's all they eat.
I know that's all they eat, but it's like, could I? I'm wondering, could I hug one because of my?
You may get secondary. You may get secondary transfer of eucalyptus juice.
Yeah. I think it'd be worth it to hug a koala.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are we gonna go, Scott? We're gonna go. What?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're too busy clicking buttons.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to like deal with this and like. And like they're denying my card.
Oh,
they're denying my card. I don't know why. You know why? Because even my credit card is like, that's stupid, Scott. You shouldn't be doing that.
Well, then wait till after the show, then do it, Scott.
That's what my credit card is saying. Like, dude, stop being an idiot. All right, here we go, guys. In 3, 2. Oh, wait, hold on. So, Marcus, let you know I'm going to throw you on mute and give us about 5-10 minutes. We just got to do some ancillary stuff in the beginning of the show. Cool, dog?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm just going to mute you. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks, and please welcome first our co-host from Down Under, C. Marshall.
Yeah. G'day, Scott.
G'day. And as always, to my virtual left, my other co-host, Chaz 427.
Howdy, y'all. Let's talk Bamarama.
That's right, guys. Tonight's episode 847, recorded live on January 15th, 2025, is the Bamarama Mega Discussion. Phone lines are now open. So you want to give us a call, you can. 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for your international calls, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But first, let it be known, Chadley, the credit card accepted my payment.
Oh,
How much was it? And what's your credit card number?
It was a lot of money.
What's the security code?
I am
and the CBC.
I am officially going to Bamarama. Officially.
Oh.
I will be there. So who is going to be there? So I will be there and Craig will be there.
Yes, I will.
Yes, we will both be there, guys. So if you're going to Bamarama, we're going to be there. I'm going to be there for about 26 hours, I think. Is that what it roughly comes out? 27 hours?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I paid
that
way
worked out about $20 an hour. You're paying $20
I'll be there.
an hour to be
I'm
there.
paying $20 an hour for the courtesy of. So if anybody throws me $20 bills if you meet me, I'll give you a sticker and you give me 20. That's how it'll work. If you give me a $20 bill, I'll give you a sticker. And
if you meet me, I'll for $10 I'll give you the same sticker for $10.
So yeah, guys, Craig and I will be there. I'll bring some path tags. I'll bring some stickers. We're gonna have a good time. I guess I'm going to Alabama in February.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Anyway, before I go to Alabama and before we talk about Alabama, we got to talk about Patreon, Chad.
Got to pay those bills.
Guys, thank you, Chad. Guys, it costs a lot of money to make this show work. There's two ways you can help us out. You go to PayPal, and I could really use it, guys. You go to PayPal, that's PayPal.me/Scott Burks, and you make that one-time donation. No, I'm just kidding. You go to PayPal.me/The Geocaching Podcast. You make that one-time donation. Doesn't matter, it goes straight to the bills, the Alabama bills. Or, guys, you join Patreon. What do you get, Chad? Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
You get extra
Anything with that?
you get
Hey, I'm
audio.
trying to get names in here.
You get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. You get stickers and coins and pat tags and pins. You get the end of the year patron show. And get this, I just got this, guys. It just came. Look at this. Chad. We gotta have. Oh my god. We gotta have a patron only show, like on a Tuesday night. I got like the pick your poison game. Your poison.
Oh.
Okay, I'll have to look.
Is that like Cards Against Humanity?
It's like a would you rather. It's a would you rather game.
Can you imagine a Cards Against Humanity but geocaching version?
They did that. Gary's got that. It's already
Cards Against
well,
Humanity.
it's not Cards Against Humanity. He called it something else. Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, so so if you want to, guys, it's much better on the other side. There's going to be a video. I'm going to Florida this weekend to go hunt everything that Florida has to offer. So those videos are coming. I'm going to Alabama, and so is Craig. So that'll be videos. I will bring the camera. And guys, a lot of good stuff coming up this year. You don't want to miss it. You want to be on the other side. You want to be on the paywall side. It's a lot more fun over there. Guys, you want to help us out, you can. You go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Where's my thing?
Promotional
There it is.
consideration paid for by the following.
Sorry.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Oh, you You caught me on that one. And we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook, made with genuine Write in the Rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cash than do cash maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
Yeah, it's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com. That's ftfgeocacher, one word.com.
And by the Maxed's Body Company. Maxed's Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Maxed's Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxedsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. That was weird. And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching. Chad's look on his face.
It's like, what? What was weird?
Was it just me? Maybe it was just me.
No, he changed it up. He changed it up.
Oh,
Scott. He changed up his little
cadence
ups and
changed.
downs.
His cadence
Ups and
changed.
downs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
threw me
did. It
off.
really did. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, it did.
That's all.
It
I was making
does.
sure it wasn't just me. And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocachers. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL. If you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, then you've gone to the right place. Give them the opportunity to show you just how they can enhance your geocaching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artandcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by pattags.com. For all your swag and pat tag needs, visit our website to get creative help, to trade our log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pat tags. Don't do that. With over 50,000 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pat tag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com. And Craig's in the background.
He didn't do a good
trying
H.
That was a bad H.
No, I was waiting for the new
thought-
cadence.
I was
waiting
a
for the new
H.
cadence.
It was a poor H.
It was a poor H. It wasn't an Australian H. It was an American.
H.
And by
Yeah,
GeoGo.
T-A-
Go caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Whereago player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at geogo.com. That's GEOH-GO.com.
And finally, by Cashcraft. Cashcraft creates handmade devious geocaches, including their popular devious branch geocache, made of a genuine tree branch. They also create path tag and geocoin displays, Write in the Rain log sheets, geocaching stickers, swag to stock your geocache, and much, much more. Cashcraft has the geocaching products for if you want to enjoy your geocaching to the fullest. Visit them today at cashcraftnj.com. That's CACHECRAFTNJ.com.
That was a real H.
That's the real true blue H.
That was an Aussie H.
That was awesome.
Yeah. you
And
can't
as
beat
always,
that H.
Chad, you find links to our sponsors on our website or
Or in our show notes.
in our show notes. Guys, we are talking about Bamarama tonight. We have got
we
Sam Marcus on the show. Sam Marcus, one of the people who works for Bamarama. Sam Marcus, I'm going to take you off of mute. Sam Marcus, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Doing really well. We got to go. Before we get started with this, we have some news we got to get through. So I just wanted to pull you out so you could have an opinion on some of this stuff. So we do have some news. We have an email. First up, flash sale at the shirt store. Guys, our store at geocachingpodcast.com. We have a flash sale until January 17th at 5:00 p.m. Chicago time. All t-shirts, $13 across the board.
I love how you say Chicago time. Isn't it Central?
Central time. It's
Alabama time.
Chicago.
It's
Yeah.
Chicago time.
Central.
It's Chicago.
Anyway, Scott, that's a good price.
It
mate, just
revolves
saying.
around Chicago. It all revolves around.
There
Chicago.
you go.
Yeah,
Central time does. It all revolves around Chicago. Yeah, $13, guys. You cannot go wrong with $13 for those t-shirts. Come on, guys. It's $13. So if you've been waiting on a shirt, don't wait anymore.
There's the shirt, Scott, the H bomb shirt. It's in the store.
Mm.
It is. You can get a H-bomb
is.
shirt for $13. Greg,
Exactly.
you can get a H-bomb shirt for $13.
I might have to.
You
now.
don't have an address.
No.
If you send it to my address, I'll bring it to you.
I will. I'll
bring it to you in February. The ET, the 2025 ET Turkey Trot, guys, 45 participants so far.
Wow.
45.
This
Sam Marcus,
could be-
we're going to go do the ET Highway over 2025. 2025 Thanksgiving weekend. We're going to go do the ET Highway. We have 45 people already in.
And,
Wow.
and we're doing it the leapfrog way. So if you've got
Leapfrog.
four persons per car,
4 people per car. So how many
Then-
cars is that, Chad?
12.
well,
That's 12 cars.
11, 12 cars now.
And we're still 11 months away. Right? 10 months.
Yeah.
Whew, man. Guys, it's turning into an event. It's not just going to be a
Yeah.
time. It's going to be an event. Guys, we're going to have t-shirts. Somebody had a great idea. Somebody's like, we need coins. You got to do coins.
Yeah.
Coins. Like, yeah, it's going to get insane.
And you know, Scott, as well. Someone also said as well, we need to do stamps rather than write you the.
Yeah.
the
Oh, we're going to
the
do
name.
stamps. Oh, yeah.
We'll do stamps. So
we'll do stamps.
one stamp per car. It's just easier.
I'll have
to
it.
do it that way.
We'll
Yeah,
have
yeah.
t-shirts made. We'll have all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Done. Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
I got to get through some stuff. I got to get to Alaska and Alabama and Florida before I start to
jeez.
do that. All right. So we're up to 45 people. Guys, if you want to put your name on the list, again, no commitment. All you got just if you want to stay in the loop, no commitment at this time. You email us at thegeocachingpodcast@gmail.com and you just say, hey, tell me your geocaching name and say, hey, keep me in the loop. That's all you guys need to do. So how about Jai? Did you guys get that email from headquarters starting in March of 2025, the digital treasures? What do you think of that? Thoughts on that? Yeah.
So I'm in two minds, Scott. I'm in two minds because I play other location-based games. There's Pokemon Go, there's Munzie, there's another game as well called Wallaby as well. It's owned by Munzie, but it's very similar to Wallaby, whereby you collect different things to get. Like you collect different physical things, like in other words, geocaches, to get different digital items, which is a similar sort of style. So I'm just hoping, Scott, that the artwork for it is actually really good artwork.
But is it going to, I mean, my first thought when I saw this was, it was kind of fun to do it like as a little thing, as a promotion, but like, is this going to just turn into souvenirs? I mean, isn't this like another round of souvenirs kind of a thing? If I'm collecting things in caches, isn't that what?
It probably will. They do that like 2 or 3 years ago now. That they did the same sort of thing whereby you had to find a physical cache, or not all physical caches had the actual star in it. You know what I mean? You had to find
we had like hearts and stars and
Hearts and
other
stars
things, and you needed to graduate to different levels and stuff.
Yes.
And you got a souvenir at different levels and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I know there was. I know HQ put a podcast out. They were going to. I don't know if they did yet. With
Yeah,
Brian
they did
talking about it.
today.
I've not heard
today.
it. I've not heard it yet, but I'm eager to hear it because I'm curious what they're going to do with that.
Yeah.
I use Cachly exclusively, so like I don't think the partners don't have access, so I probably won't even do it because I won't even know what's happening.
No, they will. The real partners will.
In the past, that they was using the official API, then the other apps worked with it.
Yeah. So if they're like Cachly is an official partner of GCHQ, so they will be able to do it. But the other things like Chad, what do you use?
I use
GeoGo. GeoGo is an official partner.
Right. They use the API.
But there's another one of
like
Android.
CGO doesn't use the API.
Doesn't. That's right.
Yeah,
so
CGO
CGO won't be able to do it.
It breaks every time they do something. And
Exactly. So if you're an Android user, you've got to use GeoGo.com right now. GeoGo, you must use GeoGo if you're Android. Just saying.
Yeah, you should. No, you should be using GeoGo.
You should be. You have to use
GeoGo. So yeah, I'll be curious to see where those go. But that dropped yesterday. That dropped yesterday. And we do have one email here. So Jones in for an Escape says, we're relatively new cachers, only 3 years, and have a question about Adventure Labs. We've asked before, but never got an answer that made sense. You guys ready for this? This includes you,
Sure.
You too, Sam Marcus, who's gone now. How come Adventure Labs don't count towards your state stats? We've heard that it has something to do with the coordinates. As you all know, a detailed set of coordinates is required for all stages. Why can't this data be applied to a specific state? We've lost out on several souvenirs during layovers because the only available options in the airport are Adventure Labs. Not a huge deal, but just curious.
No, I'm on board with them in regards to this as well. And I don't know why Adventure Labs can't be. The only thing I can think about, and that is because, I'm obviously more involved a lot with Munzie's sort of side of things as well.
Yeah.
And it's the people who spoof, like they're called spoofing their locations, like they fake their GPS locations because you can do that online with different apps, etc. And so people do that with Adventure Labs, especially for the multiple choice ones. You see, so literally you could go around the world with the multiple choice Adventure Labs and get them all within the space of 24 hours. And I don't think HQ have anything to do in regards to that. I know Munzie have a back end ban, but they don't have anything to do with it. So there you go. What did I say? The H word? Did I say H?
You did HQ. Yeah.
HQ. Oh, jeez. You think that was a good pickup, Scott? That was a good pickup. You listened to me.
I got
you. Actually listened to me.
Paying attention. You occasionally pay attention to you. All right. Anyway, sorry. All right, we've got San Marcos on the show. San Marcos, welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello again. I'm here. I'm listening. So,
why don't you tell us who you are and what you do for Bamarama?
Yeah, I'm named San Marcos. I am the founder of Bamarama. Brought it into existence. I have an amazing team of 17 other individuals. And we really work hard to put on really fun events throughout the week. We've been able to expand our week to 10 days. So it's 10 days of nonstop geocaching is really what it comes down to.
10 days. Wow.
I know it's big. It's big.
10 days. And so really quick before we get started, Chad, tell the crowd, San Marcos, tell the chat room, guys, this is why you want to be in the chat room. Tell them what you are doing right now. And
what for? So Chad, you're doing the Wheel of Names. What for?
The Wheel of Names. We're going to Wheel of Names tonight. What do you have tonight for us? What are you giving away tonight, San Marcos?
Yeah, so last year's GeoCoin, which was our pirate GeoCoin, Signal walks the plank on one side. And then on the other side of the coin is a cannonball that shoots the cannonball.
Nice.
So,
and that is
pretty cool coin. Only 250 were made. So,
wow. And I can vouch for this coin. I've had this coin in my hand. It's a good hefty coin. It's a great geocoin. It's a movable geocoin. You want to win this geocoin. Chad, what do they have to do to win this geocoin if they're watching live right now?
They need to say something in the chat room so that I can record it. And I've recorded everyone that's been in the chat room so far.
More than
they don't even know they're getting something free.
No, they don't.
They don't even have to call in. They're just getting.
So I've got 24 entries right now.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. How many you got? 24.
24. So 24 out of the 46 that are actively listening.
Okay.
Half of them aren't even talking. Oh, there you go. Now they're coming out. Something free. Hey, hello.
Slow down.
Hello.
All right, there's Chad now for the next half hour. There's Chad.
Okay, Chad. We'll see you later, Chad.
We're gonna up the ante every time you say something. He's gonna put your name in. So, multiple times.
All right. Craig, why don't you lead the show for a bit? You've got a bunch of questions.
Sure, mate.
Why don't you
sure, mate. Well, there's plenty of questions I have because I went to the Bamarama last year with Josh and Tim as well, and so we had a fantastic time. But San Marcos, I call it San Marcos. That's his geocaching name. That's his name, San Marcos. Mate, what led you to actually create, though, first and foremost, the actual Bamarama itself? You've lived in Alabama there for how long, and what made you think, you know what, I want to bring people here to my hometown?
So I actually went to my first mega event, and I believe it was 2011 when they had Geo Woodstock in Warren, Pennsylvania. Warren's actually 45 minutes from my hometown, which is Jamestown, New York. And that mega is where I actually met Fu Manchu for the first time. Mm-hmm. Him and Photomom were both there. And I just remember experiencing the mega event and thinking to myself, man, I would really love to host one of these one day. And then kind of fast forward to 2001, I hadn't really been caching. I think I stopped geocaching for like 5 years. I was finding like maybe one or two a year. You can look at my statistics. It shows up I only found a couple between like 2015 and 2021. But I ended up going to the two Laura's bonfire events that she's been having these events, I think, since like 2011, 2010, always hosting the snow down that are geocachers. You know, she had a pretty good following. And I was like, and that's where I met a lot of my committee members, those events. And I just kind of posed the thought. I said, hey, what do you guys think about, you know, hosting a mega in Alabama? I said, we've got, you know, the location's perfect for it. You know, there's plenty of places to stay. There's festivals that happen down here all the time. So, you know, I think it's something that we could pull off. And I got 6 or 7 yeses from my committee members, and we gave it a shot, and we pulled off year one with only 7 people on our committee. So,
Wow.
Really? Wow,
so
7
how
people
many-
on the committee.
so right now we have 17. We just added 7 new members on, but at the time we only had 7 people.
And just out of,
one.
out of curiosity, what was the how many people showed to the first one?
Just over the 300 threshold. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've only had 2 in the last 2 years, like 1 each year for the last 2 years. Is that right? So this is the 3rd one this year.
yeah, this is 3rd year. First year was Mardi Gras theme. 2nd year, which last year was pirate theme, and then this year is board game theme. So,
Nice. All right. So, go. Sorry. Craig, go ahead. I'm used to leading.
No, you don't know. You can read. You can read from my list too, Scott.
Go ahead,
My
man.
list is a general list. I gave. So if anyone doesn't know, I do the show notes sometimes as well, and I just do a general show notes itself. But San Marcus, you were saying a bit like last year, for instance, as I said, I was there as well, and it was a pirate themed. It was fantastic. It was, honestly, it was one of the funnest megas, especially this time of year as well, because the weather is absolutely perfect down the south sort of regions, as I know, because I'm in Florida right now.
Yeah.
But this year now you've got like a game board theme and stuff like that too. How do you come up with the different themes, and what are people expecting to do as a game board this year if they want to turn up?
So the themes are just kind of it's kind of sporadic. I just kind of the last 3 years I've just kind of had these random ideas, and the committee behind us are like, yeah, let's run with it. But I can say the next couple years coming up will be committee decided for sure, because I'm only creative to an extent. But yeah, but for our board
1 or 2 good ideas. That's about all we are.
But for our board game themed week, literally every single one of our side events is focusing on a different popular board game that you've probably played in the day, and we try to do more than just a meet and greet for our side events. There is a place for you to meet and greet, but we also like to throw in a fun activity. And so this year, the fun activity is something based on that actual board game that the side events are based on. And then the main day is Monopoly, and we're currently in process right now of finalizing our 40-stage adventure labs that will all be a different space of a Monopoly board piece. And for us to be able to theme this around Block Party, because we are approved as a Block Party, we're my committee member, Veteran Tributes, was able to do research on the first 40 megas that ever existed. And so each space will be dedicated to those megas.
Oh, nice.
So people,
Nice. That's really nice.
So
Yeah,
people
like
can
that.
learn about geocaching, and a lot of our local people that are coming. I've got some friends coming that are muggles, so this will be a perfect opportunity for them to kind of learn a lot about the hobby. But it's also to honor, where we've been in 25 years. So
I like that. Before the show as well, I've got to say, Scott, you asked the question, mate, in regards to can you sit there in the middle of the park and do all 40? And what was the answer to that, Sam, mate? What was the answer to Scott when he said, can you sit there in the middle to do all 40? Because we know that's what Scott's like. Let's be honest.
so each stage, I've got 2 amazing committee members on my team. One's a mechanical engineer and one's a robotic engineer. And so they have been working together, and each stage of the Adventure Lab is going to be its own gadget cache that you have to solve and figure out how to get into it. So
there we go.
Yeah. If you want to sit on your butt, you're more than welcome to, but you won't be able to solve any of the 40 stages of that Adventure Lab. But there are about 30 to 40 other Adventure Labs nearby that you could sit in the middle of the grass and solve.
There you go, Scott. So you can do some.
Good. But I'm old. I can't. For the record, I have hiked more in my caching career, Craig, than you will.
Yeah.
It may seem that way with the size of the legs difference, like in size of the actual walking difference, the footwork difference. But anyway,
how long are you caching for? How long?
Scott, I will say, I will get back to Bamarama, Scott. I will say, as I said, I was there last year, and from one of the events last year as well, they do what Sam Marcus is saying. They do the adventure labs up and down the main street of this particular area, and each adventure lab point was an actual bird, like one of the bird houses, whereby it was a gadget cache. You had to get into the gadget cache to find the code word each time. So I was doing it with Josh. We had a great time. The amount of footage that I got, seriously, from that, Josh is still doing TikToks today in regards to those gadget caches, because I mean, I think it was 25 or 30 gadget caches that were actual adventure labs all the way through too. So
no, we'll get them. We're going. We'll get them.
As you know, you don't need that the radius. You don't need to be, what is it, 527 foot or something in
you don't need it.
Imperial, 528 or whatever. Yeah, I know 161 in metric. That's all I know. But anyway,
adorable.
Laura is actually the one that put together those adventure lab stations with the birdhouses. Mm-hmm. And this year, we actually had a bunch of local artists come together and paint a bunch of more birdhouses. So there are now brand new adventure lab birdhouse adventures to solve again as well. So anybody that came last year, we come again this year. There's a whole bunch of new stuff, including new geo art that just published a couple days ago in the state park. So we have a puzzle piece geo art now that people can solve.
Huh. And so, just out of curiosity, like you say, you've been planning. Like, I have no concept of a mega event of putting one on. Just seems ridiculously
daunting.
Yeah, like can't even fathom even where to even begin to do it. Like, can you walk us through kind of what the process is? Like, I mean, this is your third year. You're still relatively new to this. It's not like it's old hat for you. Like, how do you even begin to even process how to start doing that?
So really, for me, it was to focus on certain geocachers that I knew that were really good at certain areas of geocaching, and then being able to bring all of them together to facilitate a mega. So I've got, people that are really great at puzzle making. I've got people that really enjoy hiding. I've got some people like myself that love hosting events. I've got people that are good at sales and fundraising. Just a variety of, and then obviously, I've got the mechanical engineer and the robotics engineer, and just everything in between. So each person of our committee is really what makes Bamarama or just this mega work. And so I think that's the biggest puzzle piece to getting a mega to work out is realizing that it's not something that just one person can pull off. You really need committee members that are selfless, that are not doing this to boost their egos by any means. And I can safely say that every person on our committee loves doing it just to do it. So, and I think that's the reason why we're successful in our mega events, and why people are talking about how much they love Bamarama.
Nice. No, I'm excited to go. I've heard fantastic things about it. I know friends of mine.
I was a little nervous for you, man, because I was in here on the Christmas show, when you had confessed to Josh that you were gonna go to the Florida one, but instead of going to Bamarama, you're going to go to a Men at Work concert in August.
No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't. It's the West Bend. I'm going to West Bend. West Bend. I'm day tripping it because it's not just Men at Work. I wouldn't go see Men at Work. Come on, man. It's also Christopher Cross. And Toto, for the record, and Toto. Come on. Now, if you're a Gen Xer, Chad can appreciate this. Chad can appreciate this lineup.
Yeah.
See, Michelle cannot. Sam Marcus, you cannot. You cannot.
No,
appreciate
we can't. We're too young. We're too young, Sam Marcus. We're too young.
Any Gen Xer would be like, that's a hell of a lineup right there.
Yeah.
See, Chad agrees.
And see, the difference is, Scott, as well, when you said the word Christopher Cross, that's different to crisscross. Crisscross is different to Christopher Cross. Just saying,
I'm not going to make you
jump.
No. Crisscross will make you. No. So again, so hold on. I want to follow up on this. So just where in your brain, and this is no disrespect, I'm impressed. Like your brain says, yeah, I could do this.
Yeah.
Where does that come? Because I'd be like, I don't even know where to even begin to process that.
So a little background about me. I was in right out of high school. I joined a band, and I set a goal for myself, and the goal was for our band to get signed to a record label. And so I did everything possible to make it happen, and then we finally got a record label deal out of Oklahoma. And so I got to pursue one of my dreams, which was being a touring musician. So I did that for 6 years, but it was a lot of hard work put into it. I'm just one of those people that if I have a dream or a vision, you know, I'm going to do whatever I can to make it happen. So that's just the kind of person I am. I go all in, go in or go home is my motto. So
I will say as well, like great leaders out there, they surround themselves with great people. And I will say this as well, San Marcos, you do have a great team. I know a few of your team members all around itself too, and they do fantastic work. And a lot of people don't know. I mean, I hosted a mega back in Australia a few years ago as a committee member, as a team member as well. There was a president, there was all team members. There was, I think, 7 or 8 of us as well. And now you're saying that there's so many of you guys. It's really good because you do need to, you know, lighten that load. But yeah, the team members around you, mate, tell us a little bit about the team members around you and what they do in regards to, you know, helping you and helping them the whole mega or sort of block party this year sort of take place.
Yeah, so a couple I love to highlight. Obviously, the 2 Lauras, just a very creative human being. She loves putting on events at her house. She loves hosting bonfires. She loves really unique, fun games. That's something I enjoy, is really unique, fun games. And so kind of, you know, that whole aspect is maybe kind of what makes us different from other megas is we really strive to make your day fun. Like we don't want you just to come into other people. We want you to get involved. And so for instance, we've got a couple hiders. So Bahut and Veteran Tributes, 2 guys on our committee, they both have almost that they're competing against each other on how many hides they can have active. And I think Bahut's about to be at 1,500 active hides. And,
Wow.
Yeah. 1,500, and then Veteran Tributes is you know close behind as well. But Veteran Tributes is really known for his challenge caches. In fact, he jokingly says that he got banned from hiding challenge caches in Mississippi because he pretty much has all of them in Mississippi, but they won't let him hide anymore. Challenge caches in Mississippi. But those 2 guys, and then we have other people too. We've got Fisher Casher. It's a team couple from Virginia. They're really, really good at making puzzles. They made last year's puzzle, the Saint of Treasure, and that was a doozy one that I still to this day don't know how they put together. But those individuals, Laura, Fisher Casher, Veterans Tributes, Ed, myself. Crazy Chick. We actually have a female on our committee called Crazy Chick. That's her literal geocaching name, and she does live up to her name. So
Love Crazy Chicks.
Yep, Crazy Chick. He is a hoot. So just all those people combined, like all their creativity is really what makes Bamarama.
Wow, that's I can't even fathom. So let's really quick. I want to, because this is kind of impressive. I don't want to you glossed over it. Okay, we glossed over this, but I want to give it a second here about the events. We've got so for the record, Bamarama, guys, just it's February 16th. Okay, February 16th. That is a Sunday. Rare for
the block party, the block party
is Sunday, February 16th. Which again, usually they're on Saturday. They're not usually on Sundays. Sunday, that's a rarity here. Like I was shocked because I was doing plane tickets for leaving on Sunday. I'm like, oh, I can't leave on Sunday. So let's look at this here, guys, really quick. Friday, February 7th, we've got a Scrabble. Saturday, February 8th, a Trivial Pursuing Trivia event. Sunday, February 9th, a Rummacube event. Love Rummacube.
Scott, I wanna-
Monday,
Scott, I
Monday, what?
Scott,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna butt in real quick. So that first weekend, right?
Yes.
That weekend has been going on for 12 years before Bamarama even happened. So there's
Really?
there's been a fully Alabama geocaching event that's been going on every weekend in the month of February for the last 12 years.
Really?
And
Interesting.
so when we started Bamarama, I wanted to be able to include that with Bamarama. So we just added her weekend on. So her weekend's always going to be before Bamarama. So that's kind of what adds on. And her name's Melanie, and she's one of our committee members, and she's been hosting these events, kind of just like what Bamarama is for last 12 years. She just never hit mega status. So but a lot of people have been coming to her events for those last 12 years.
Yeah, see, these are all in Foley, Alabama. Yes.
Yep.
I see that.
Yeah.
So I'll let you go back.
Monday, February 10th, we've got Barks and Battleships, and then we've got Movie Bingo. There's 2 on Monday. Tuesday, February the 11th, Hot Jiggity and Geo Clue. Wednesday, February 12th, Candyland Museum and Connect 4 at the Pour. I'm assuming that's at the bar. Thursday, February 13th, The Game of Trash, Cedo, and What Is It? Friday, February 14th, Take a Risk, Florabama, and Mousetrap. Saturday, February 15th, Geocaching Mardi Gras Parade Style and the Memory Game. And then Sunday is Bamarama, the block party. And then Monday, February 17th, a Bamarama Bounce Off Bye-Bye.
Hosted by Captain Math.
One more for the road.
Our friend Captain Math hosts that one. So
everyone loves Captain Math. But Scott, I will say as well, when you said Florabama, if people don't know what Florabama is, you have to go and watch Josh's video I did with him last year. Florabama, Josh, I'm going to call you Josh. Scott, is a place whereby if you think of a dive bar on steroids, like all timber, that's all it is. And it's not even polished timber. It's just all timber. You've got 5 different locations that bands can play at in this Florabama. It's on the border of Alabama and Florida. That's why it's called Florabama. And it is a huge dive bar with 5 different band locations that you can go in, upstairs, downstairs. They've still got smoking in some of the areas. You can still smoke.
It's like Vegas.
Yeah, like old school. So Florabama, Josh and I, we watched this player there who does like Great Balls of Fire and all that sort of stuff too. I'm telling you that Florabama, one of my go-to places. So they had San Marcos and the team had an event there last year as well. So obviously they're having an event this year too. We had an event last year. Scott, I had a girl, I shouldn't say girl, it was a woman, come up to me, smoking, saying, looking at everyone's around, like it was full. There was 300, 400, 500 people there. And she comes up smoking on, what's going on here, love? What's going on here? She's a regular. You see, so she didn't know why there was like 500 people there at like 9 o'clock in the morning. She'd come up with a cigarette in one hand and a beer in the other hand, and she's like, "What's going on here?" So it's great. It is a really good dive bar place where it's just everywhere you turn, there's a story. So I love that place. San Marcos, am I wrong, mate? When it comes to Florabama, tell me your thoughts on Florabama.
I used to live across from it, so. I lived on the little island that it's on. Lived right across from it for about a year. So it is as everything and more. They have an event there called the Mullet Toss, which is at the end of every April, and it's not like my hair. You literally stand on the Florida side and you try to see how far you can throw a mullet fish into Alabama. 20,000 people show up to do it.
Nice, very nice.
It's gold. It is gold.
Gold.
I wanted to add another thing too that I kind of didn't really touch on for how our mega events have been really successful. It's not just the people on my committee, but it's our local community as well. I've made a lot of friends with a lot of the local businesses in our area, and they come on and partner with us and are very friendly and very opening to the people that travel far down here. And so really, without our local community, we wouldn't be able to pull this off either.
Yeah,
so because
really?
they just host events at their locations for absolutely free. So
Right.
Good.
And so what do you so I went through the events. You have you have all those events
right now.
Right.
So
You have all those events. And like it's impressive. It is, because most of the the megas don't have a week-long event. I mean, even like Midwest starts Wednesday. You know, I mean, the Wednesday before. It's not a full week before. You're like 10. You're going like 8 days here. 8 or 9 days. You're going
10 days, absolutely.
10. You're at 10.
10 days.
God, that's insanity. That's insane. I'm going for a little over 24 hours.
Well, we live on some of the best. So we're actually in the top 10 for beaches in the United States. Alabama is, that people don't realize that, and so really wanted to bring that like summer camp feel kind of back to life. So that's really what our side events are about. You know, is kind of getting people. You know, when you went to summer camp and you got to sign up for activities like archery or boating and that kind of stuff, that's kind of the same aspect for our mega event. Is like you get all these really cool activities you can try, and we try our best to release new caches every single day that people can go find. So the people that are first to find hounds, they can get, you know, that opportunity to do that. But we really strive to get people outdoors and have a really good time. And those that show up for the entire week, I know there's a few geocachers that always tell me at the end of the time that they had a great time, but they probably won't be coming back the next year. And then they find out what our theme is and what we're planning, and they're coming back. So
they said they're not going to come back. Really, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not throwing Tyva under the bus at all, but she did tell me that. And there were a couple Canadians for Hike for Family Fun that said that they weren't going to be coming back, but they're coming back again, because I think they just, you know, they know what to expect. They know that they're going to have a good time, and that's really what we're all about.
Nice. No, I look forward to being there. I've heard really great things about it. I really have. From a lot of people from Chicago have gone, and they've said great things about it. And I've wanted to go again, but it's just like all right, I'll pull the trigger and I will.
Even though Scott, you're only literally going for almost just the 24 hours one day. You're not going to experience the full effect of Bamarama.
Oh, I can't. I don't.
The full effect is over a week long.
I don't have the PTO for that. I don't.
He's going to do kind of the same thing he did for his first Giga, which is go there, sign it.
No, the Giga, I was there for about a half an hour. It was 8 hours. Wait, it was an 8-hour car ride there. I was there for half an hour. It was an 8-hour car ride back. Yeah, half an hour. Yeah. But I did get a picture with Sonny and Sandy. I mean, as I was driving out, I'm like, oh my God, that's Sonny and Sandy, pull over. And I ran over and grabbed a picture with them. And then I was back in the car. Yeah. So.
And to Tivia's defense as well, I will say, because she's not calling in. She says that it is summer camp for adults. She did say it is summer camp for adults. It really is. It really is. So, but she's coming back anyway this year. So we'll see her there anyway too. So.
Oh God, I like seeing
Tivia. Yeah. Yes. I plan on trying to get there at some point in the future, but not this year.
That's tough. You got ET. You can only bug the wife so much.
Exactly. So maybe
the wife wish you can lay on the beach the whole time. So
we do have we do have a call here. We've got New York on the line. New York, hello, New York, hello. This is Big Guy.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Big Guy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
I'm looking forward to going back. This will be my third Bamarama. I actually live about 30 minutes away from where San Marcos grew up.
Oh, you're kidding.
No,
small world. Small world.
This weekend is supposed to be 5 degrees with a low of -5 degrees. So I'm looking forward to being down at the Gulf Shore.
Yeah, it's funny. Is that I'm going to Florida this weekend. I'm coming back on Monday, and Monday it's supposed to be 7 in Chicago, 7 degrees. Like, not looking forward to that at all.
So, I like going down to the Gulf Shore because I watch all the locals walk around in hoodies and sweatshirts, and I got tank tops and shorts on, standing in the Gulf.
So tell me, what is your favorite part about it? You've gone 3 years, obviously you enjoy it. What's the best part? What am I going to look forward to?
Oh, they put out so many new caches and so many interesting caches, and the events are a blast. The Two Lauras puts on a heck of a bonfire at night.
Mm-hmm.
The food's good.
Nice. I look forward to it.
If you know me, I like food.
And if anyone else can actually like listen, if you listen to Big Guy, Scott, if you listen to his voice, his very distinctive voice, he's a path tag hound. He loves path tags as well. And if you like the adult version of path tags too, you'll love you'll know Big Guy in and out. So you know Big Guy, surely.
I do
You've got-
absolutely. I have a few of his path tags up there, right up there.
in the back.
I do.
I actually just got a new spicy path tag in the mail, so I'll have those down there.
I do. And people and people come and look at these. Are like, are those nude women? I'm like, no. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's art.
So I've been holding something back from my committee and from Bamarama in general, and I thought that tonight would be the perfect night to announce.
Okay.
For this small group that are here. So the first year, we did a trackable that has never been done before in the first year, which was our trackable beer can that was actually full of beer that people bought. And so this year, we're bringing that back on Saturday night. I'll have a limited amount of trackable beer bottles available.
Oh, how am I going to get that back on a plane?
Oh, beer
How can I
bottles
get
or
that?
beer cans?
Beer bottles this time.
Beer bottles.
Can I get a bottle
Oh,
on a plane?
good.
I don't think I
I-
can get a bottle on a plane.
I-
can
Not
I?
carry on.
I still have
Yeah,
my
check
two.
luggage.
I still have two of the trackable cans at my house.
Yep.
Oh, Big
Now
Guy's
you have-
still got two of them from day one, year one.
Yeah, now you have a beer bottle. So, and the brew is actually being brewed by a local geocacher in Georgia.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh, Ryan Semmel says my can Ryan Semmel says my can blew up.
Scott,
Yeah,
there
I
is
have
one
mine
way.
blew up, and one is still good.
Yeah. If I empty it though, can I bring the bottle if I empty it?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. If you drink
You-
it, then you can take an empty beer bottle back with you. on
All
a
right,
carry-on.
Sam Marcus, I'm going to be there Saturday night. Will you
You
save
might
me a
need to
bottle?
check it in. You might not be able to carry it on
An
I'm not-
empty beer bottle. An empty
I'm not
beer bottle.
checking a bag. I'm
because
bringing a
it can
bag.
be broken and used as a weapon.
I'm
so
going to be there
they-
for 24 hours.
glass items like that they generally
Oh.
I'm
don't
not checking a bag.
If you get one, Scott, I'll mail it to you. Sure. I'll
Ship it.
let you drink it and then I'll mail it to you.
Oh,
So-
will you save me one? Will you promise you'll save me one? I'll be there Saturday night. Will you save me one? We'll have a beer together.
All right.
All right.
Heck, I'll even make sure it's empty for you to take on the plane.
There he is.
I will literally put it right up there. I'll put it right up.
There's the Big Guy we know and love. But that Big Guy actually brings me to another question. That is, San Marcus, in regards to path tag swaps and stuff too. Is there actually a dedicated path tag swapping time, or just like any time is path tag time?
Anytime. Believe it or not, we've actually never actually made an official path tag for Bamarama. It's just something that we've just never done. But we've noticed over the last 2 years that individual geocachers have been designing their own Bamarama themed path tags, and I think that's even cooler than us making them. Is that people are dedicated to honoring us through the path tags that they're creating. So. And I'm from what I know,
I
there's
have
a few.
another path tag for Bamarama this year.
Oh, no. Is it clean or is it dirty?
This one's PG. This
Oh.
one's family oriented.
Oh wow.
Oh,
PG.
oh.
You make PG ones? I didn't think you made PG ones. I'm surprised.
My path tags have Bigfoot and my path tags have boobs. I have both.
How dare you?
Both are welcome to the beach. So, boobs and big feet.
All right. All right, big guy. Good to hear from you, buddy. I know I'll see you. I'll find you. I can't miss you. Whenever I see you at Midwest, I
I
can't
try to
miss you.
stand out.
Yeah, you do. No offense, but you do. All right, you be well. We'll talk to you soon. Okay. Thanks for calling in. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
See-
Scott, before you move on, I need to see a photo of you and Big Guy standing next to each other. Just
I'm trying to think. I think there is one. Oh my god, I think I have one.
Really?
I
Really?
literally have one. Yeah, I do. Oh
You
my-
know the movie Twins?
I
That's
literally
exactly
have
what-
one. I literally have one. Because it was so funny. Because I mean, the guy's like 7'4",
Yeah,
And,
and
like-
you're 4'4", like
and I'm
like,
4'4", and
it's
like
a very
it was
big
just
difference.
it just looks stupid. It looks stupid. And so Ian was like, I have to take a picture of this. I have to take a picture. So I do own one. I will try and find one.
That's gold.
It is on
That's
this phone
gold.
somewhere. It is. We took it
is
at Going Caching is where we took it.
Mhm.
We didn't take it at Midwest. We took it at Going Caching. Yeah, it does exist. Yeah,
Mhm.
it does exist.
Mhm.
And it's
Uh,
ridiculous. It's as
I wish
ridiculous
they-
as it sounds.
I wish Big Guy was still on the phone here. I just searched
sorry.
up his path tags, and all the path tags that come up under Big Guy are Bigfoot
Nudie tags.
ones. So do you know if he has another name that he does the adult versions?
No, they're
under?
big.
No,
Oh,
it's
they're
all
big.
under Big Guy. It's all under him.
Under
It's
Big
all
Guy,
under him. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Chad.
Okay.
Oh, I have a bunch
He's
of his
got
nudie
hundreds.
tags right over here, dude. Oh, my
Hundreds.
God.
I hear you. I hear
So-
you. Maybe they just don't show up since they're adult versions.
That's another reason, though, to come to Bamarama, because we now know the big guys are going to come up as well. So if you have never seen a big guy, spicy path tag, come to Bamarama this year, and you
Chad
will
said that
see
one, Chad.
big guy. There you go, Chad. Big guy.
You can't miss him. You can't. He's literally
No.
like Bigfoot. He's Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like 7'4".
And
He
he's-
stands out in the crowd. You can't.
He's
miss
happy to swap out any path tags he has. He
Oh my
swaps-
God.
he does
I think he gave me
Perfect.
12 for 1. He gave me like 12 for 1.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. It was crazy. It was awesome. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, take whatever you want. I'm like,
And
okay.
They're pricey. They're pricey. I just ordered 300 today. Scott. Over
I
$400.
know. I know.
$400.
I know. I buy
That's
him for the
insane.
show. I buy him for myself. I know.
Jeez.
I know.
Anyway, back to Bamarama. Back to
Look
Bamarama.
at Brian Semmel says he makes me look little. He does.
and Ryan Semmel, the man.
Ryan Semmel's
I know.
big.
I just saw him.
Big guy.
Yeah, I was with him.
When Ryan Semmel shakes your hand, he uses it like a fistful of bananas. He doesn't use a normal human hand. It's a fistful of bananas. Just saying.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry, Sam Marcus. We're totally going
Back to Bamarama. Back to Bamarama.
I did want to bring up that the guy that created the puzzle this past year for Going Caching Water Fan 5 has created a puzzle, a clue version puzzle for Bamarama this year. So it's a very hard puzzle. So people can look forward to that as well. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm assuming I am way late to the game here. There's no way I could probably buy a coin, right? The coins are probably sold out, I'm sure.
So we closed the store, but we do have some coins left over that you could buy from me in person.
Ooh, save me one.
Yep.
Save me a beer, save me a coin.
Save you a beer and a coin.
Save me
He's
a
not
beer.
asking for much, is he? He's not asking for much.
I'll
Well,
pay
he
I'll
did
pay him for it all.
he did just spend $417 on a flight. down.
Oh, now you told everybody what he spent for $26. At least you could do, Sam Marcus, is
At least I could do is hold a beer and a coin
buy
for
me
you
a beer.
and charge you for it. So
Let's put it this way: I've spent more on less. Let's put it that way. In my history of my life, I spent.
what
more
size shirt
for
do you
less.
wear?
I wear a large, extra large. Depends on the shirt. Really depends.
Really? What?
That's wow.
Adult or
Yeah, adult. Yeah. Yes, adult.
He wears kid shirts.
Remember, he's Ewok sized.
yeah.
But I do dress like an adult. I know it's shocking. I do wear the adult sizes.
He
Okay,
talks like
really
a
quickly.
kid.
So we're totally going down a. We got a little time left here.
Rabbit
and we're
hole.
going down
Rabbit hole.
And so are you? What's? I didn't even look. I honestly, I just logged my will attend on it. What are you at now? Do you know what you're at? Do you
We're
know?
like 441
wow.
or something like that. So
Okay. So you got it. So you're good.
yeah. I think we had it back in like August. So
Oh, I'm sure the block party helped a lot. I'm sure that helped the whole situation. Yeah, and I'm excited to get the block party. That'll be nice. That'll be my first one. People are asking, are there any shirts left?
So we're doing something a little unique for the extra shirts that we got. They're gonna all be on our silent auction. So every single we bought an extra shirt of each size so that we could put them for our silent auction, so people can bid on the shirts in our silent auction.
So you're gonna have nothing for sale, no shirts for sale at Bamarama.
Yeah, we literally all of our pre-orders bought everything. So
okay.
So
And then I'm assuming you're going to have before the time ends here. Let's talk about the event really quick, the actual Bamarama event. Before it ends, you are going to have. I'm assuming you're going to have. Are you going to have vendors, food vendors?
Yeah,
vendors.
So we always bring our dealer to Bamarama, which is our Girl Scouts. So Girl Scouts will be there with their Girl Scout cookies.
Our dealer.
Yeah,
That's
that's our,
deadly. Yeah, that's cruel. Yeah, that's a genius idea actually for the Girl Scout. That's
yeah.
actually genius.
They did really well last year. They sold out of
Oh my
cookies.
god, I can't imagine. Yeah, absolutely.
The Boy Scouts will be there. We have a concession stand open, and all the proceeds from the concessions support our local Alberta Sports Commission. So we support a local community through that. I know that Space Coast will be there. I know that Art and Crafted will be there. Pretty much most of your sponsors that sponsor your show will be there.
Nice.
And then for the event, we're also doing we're asking people to create a board game themed geocache and bring it with them to our event. And we've got some lackeys that are actually going to be voting on those themed caches. And the goal for that is for everybody that brings one to take home someone else's with them and then hide them all over the United States. And so we'll have a little side tab on our website where people can go and see all these different geocaches that they can get. So that's another aspect of our mega event is creativity. We're encouraging people to be creative and kind of bring their ideas to us. And we've been talking amongst our committee. We would love the top four that the lackeys choose. We would love to actually have their caches and hide them personally for next year's event.
Oh, nice. That'd be awesome.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
So you got Cache Across America, that sort of thing, but this is going to be Cache Bamarama by the sound of it. They hide it in their own different states.
All different board game themed caches all over the United States.
Nice.
Let's talk about Bamarama Bucks or Bama Bucks. Is that what they're called? Explain that to me real quick.
That's our currency. So every that people come to, they spin the wheel to obtain their Bama Bucks, and then those are being able to be spent at our prize table during the main day. And so so it's not just our side events. So when you check in for Bamarama the main day, you're going to be getting a mystery pack, and then the pack's going to be some Bama Bucks to start you off. We're going to be encouraging people, obviously, to play the Monopoly game. Every time you pass go, you'll be getting more Bama Bucks. There's going to be a scavenger hunt that kind of supports all the local vendors that you can go do. And if you complete that, you'll get more Bama Bucks. We got a passport that people can complete throughout the week, that those that come early to get more Bama Bucks. And then we have a grand prize. So we have a realtor company that's given us a beachfront condo to give away. So one person is going to win a $2,500 condo that they can use next year for Bamarama. So they don't.
Wow.
Nice.
And so the Bama Bucks, there's going to be things that you can buy individually, and then for stuff like the grand prize, you're going to be able to buy raffle tickets and then put them into some of our bigger end prizes, and then we draw somebody out literally at Bamarama and let them know that they won the grand prize.
So by the sounds of that, Scott, as well, if you get to like Alabama area at the start, when the first of the side events happen, you can start gaining your Bama Bucks then all the way through. And then for people like Scott who fly in, fly out, you're only going to have like this much to be able to spend. You're going to have.
I'll get like a pack of gum at the store.
Compared to someone like Tivia or someone like myself, who's been there for like a week, we can actually obtain our Bama Bucks.
I'll literally just give you my bucks. I'll just
You never know, man. The mystery packs that we're giving out, I mean, you get to select your mystery pack. It's just kind of like a baseball pack of cards. You might pick a pack that has 50,000 Bama Bucks in it. So,
oh wow, really? Oh, nice.
You never know.
Okay.
I like it.
I look forward to it.
But yeah.
Okay. So really quick, we've talked about what you've done, how you've done it. We've talked about the event coming up. Let's talk about the future. Are you looking for a gig on this? What are your thoughts on the future of this? Or do you even have any? Do you even think ahead to 2 years from now or 5 years from now?
I mean, we started first year just over 300, and last year we did close to 400, and this year it's looking like more than 400. So as we keep doing this, we keep growing, the word keeps spreading. Really, I would love to see 5,000 people show up here. I know that we could manage it. I know that we could pull it off. And I know that there's the possibility that could happen. And that I think that's my main my 10-year goal. Somewhere between now and year 10 to be able to have a mega that brings in that amount of people.
I know the tourism board down there will love it, but I will say this time of year, Scott, you're cold. Everyone up north is cold.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of being warm, comfortable, relaxed, enjoying yourself, 100% Alabama, Bamarama is the place to be, and you'll find out that now, Scott, too. After you spent,
I've been there. I've been to Gulf Shores. We went there a few years ago during COVID. We took the kids there for spring break. We drove up there and got a beach house right on the shore. It was beautiful. It was actually beautiful. So I've been there and I have enjoyed it. And it's beautiful. It's not the Alabama you think of, is what I always say. I was like, you want to go to Alabama? Is what my thought was. But it was beautiful. I mean, it was actually beautiful.
You don't hear banjos at all. Just saying,
no
banjos
banjos
are up north.
No
this is down south.
No banjos.
No banjos.
No. It was beautiful. I loved it. We had a great time. We had a great time. So, Sam Marcus, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah.
On Saturday night. I will find you, and I will shake your hand.
Well, if you don't get a beer or a coin. So
I know. So I will find you. I will find you. The hair, you can't hide the hair.
No.
Chad, can you please pull up the screen, sir?
Sure.
Oh, that's right. The coin.
Oh, yeah, you forgot. I didn't forget.
Chad's been.
Look at all those names.
Look at all those names.
I don't know how we're gonna get their address. I don't even know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So stick around for the spin, and you might need to call in to Craig to
send me a message on any of the social medias, and I'll be happy to help.
To see my show. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Not the Geocaching podcast. See my show.
Well, I've got access to that too, so I'm happy with either.
Okay. You have access to that? I give you access to that?
Yeah.
So are we ready to spin?
All right, go ahead. Spin it, Chad. How many names are on that?
That's a lot of names. 42.
42 people on this. Oh, Skippy just missed it. Skippy just missed it. Oh, it's Haklava.
Canada.
Is the Canadian Post back open?
Yeah, it is. It's back open. It's back open.
Haklava wins.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know she listened to this show. See,
she does. Yeah,
Haklava, welcome.
She's a nomad like you.
Yeah. Well, she's part-time. She's part-time.
She's a nomad. There you go. She's in the chat room. There you go.
There she is. There she is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. See, she did mine. That's me.
I'm assuming she has a mailing address.
Yes.
Send Craig your mailing address, and we will get you your coin will be mailed to you. It's a nice coin too. It's a nice one. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Right. Sam Marcus, I'm going to throw you on mute real quick. Do not leave. Okay. Stay on the call. Stay on the call. We will. I'll get back to you. All right, guys. Looking forward to going. Chad, we're gonna miss you. We're gonna miss you. I know.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Dude. I'm gonna give you lots of hugs in Vegas. So
definitely.
Don't worry.
Chad. We're gonna miss you like you and I missed Scott at Rome. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Guys, next week it begins. I'm starting early.
Yeah.
It begins. Guys, the listener favorite One Up Me contest returns.
It's a big one too, Scott. Are you going to tell them what the theme is?
Of course I'm going to tell them. They got to prepare, guys.
You got to prepare.
Next week, guys. Here we go. Next week, guys. The best 5 cache you've hidden and or found.
Wow.
That is the topic.
For some people, they've only had 155, so that would be their best.
Are you talking about yourself? Are you talking about yourself, Craig?
Maybe. But it was a puzzle cache and I didn't even climb the tree. But anyway. I didn't solve the puzzle either. But anyway.
I was along for the ride. Yay.
I drove them there safely. So that's all that matters.
Yes, guys. Next
Yep.
week, One Up Me contest. Best five cash you've hidden or found. How many people do you think? Yeah, and for the record, thank you, Ryan Semmels.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Semmel. Semmel is not the apostrophe. Yes. Liars caches do not count. Actually, you know what?
No.
F it. Liars caches absolutely count. They
If
absolutely
you
No,
come with a good story, it's
If
got to
you
have a
come with
good,
a good story, you gotta
Yeah.
come. You gotta
It's
come
the
swinging a
story.
thousand.
Because the one I was thinking about is definitely a liar's cash,
You
but
come
it
with a good
has a
story.
hell of
God
a
bless
story.
your heart. It may win. You never know. And I would love to see a liar cash win this contest. But yep, guys, best five cash you've hidden or found. That's next week's One Up Me contest. Guys, always a pleasure. Thank you to San Marcos for joining us tonight for Bamarama, the originator of Bamarama. It's going to be a really great mega. If anybody who's going, I've heard great things. I am going. Craig is going. We look forward, guys. Again, as always, if you see us there, do not be afraid. Come up, say hello, shake our hands, say hello. Tell Craig how weird his voice sounds. Tell me how short I am. We'll give you stickers. We'll give you back tags. It'll be fun.
I
Do
can
not be
change my
afraid.
accent, Scott, but you can't get any taller.
I
Just
can't get
saying.
any taller. But guys, do not be afraid. Come up and say hello. That's about it, guys. All right, we're gonna close the show, guys. We'll see you next week. Everybody, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We'll talk to you guys soon. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook and YouTube. The archive video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified button to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you'll get a ton of additional information, extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FDF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Suds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, PathTags.com, Cashcraft, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we will talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. All right, guys. We appreciate you very much. Everybody staying and waiting. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you guys next week. Everybody be well and be safe. You think about your 5-5. And we will talk to you guys next week. Say, Marcus, don't you leave. You stay right there. All right, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.